Man, I'm hungry. Oh, wait, it's review time. Let's go, JTB review. Hey guys, what's going on? It's John from JTB Metal 123 here, doing a review today of Avenged Sevenfold's just masterpiece of a record, City of Evil. And we have a lot to talk about on this one, so you're gonna get another earful of me. Ha ha ha. No, I'm just joking, guys. So let's go ahead and get started. It was released June 7th, 2005. Label is Warner Brother Records, which is actually pretty neat. You don't really see a lot of Warner Brother metal acts anymore. 72 minutes in length, and the producer was Andrew Murdoch and Avenged Sevenfold. So, as far as this one goes, this one has sold a lot of records. This one I think has sold like 3 million records, I believe. So, I mean, this is definitely a game changer. Not only for the metal scene and everything, but it's definitely a game changer for Avenged Sevenfold as well. So let me point out some things here, and we'll go ahead and get on with the review. But M Shadows actually had a vocal coach. Ron Anderson was the name, and he's coached a lot of different guys. But I forgot who it was for sure, but he's coached a lot of guys. And you know, the thing is I think it helped out a lot. And he sounds great on this record. The vocals on this record are just beyond pretty awesome. They're just great, man. It's a great record, man. When it comes to the vocal wise, just really good. Another thing I'd like to point out about this record is a lot of people are going to talk shit about this record. Avenged Sevenfold this, Avenged Sevenfold that. Well, Avenged Sevenfold, in my opinion, I believe they did great on this one. This is going to be a record that's going to appeal to the masses. This is going to be a record that appeals to the people that don't really listen to metal, but they're going to listen to it just because this album rocks. This album really has some fucking kick to it. And I believe it's awesome. I definitely believe it kind of gave metal like a kind of another breath of life, kind of. It kind of brought metal back a little bit, which I think is cool. But what comes with that, there's going to be some repercussions. They probably lost, a good amount of fans, but they got back a hell of a lot more, with this one. They got the fans that really don't listen to metal at all, and they got them into it, which is really hard to do. Definitely. But people started hating on them a lot, when this record came out. A lot of people think they sold out, or a lot of people just thought they were, going soft and all that. But I don't know why. Why would you hate on this record? It's got everything you want in a metal record. It's got solos. It's got double bass. It's got heavy riffs. It's got crazy vocals. It's got everything you'd want in a metal record, yet people still hate on it to this day. And I don't get why. What's the beef? I don't really get it. Never really did get it. I always thought it was a good, solid record. I thought it was the best vocals from M Shadows. And one thing I always noticed about this too was the great musicianship. Every song just sounds so tight and so good and well done, well performed. The only bitch I'm gonna have, and it's the one thing that's gonna lack from Avenged Sevenfold, pretty much their whole entire career, is the bass. You don't hear the bass guitar enough. Johnny Christ just kind of gets left in the fucking background, and you just don't hear enough of the bass. He's a talented musician, and yet he just gets put to waste. It's unfortunate, but they just rely on M Shadows and fucking, Sinister, or not M Shadows, but Sinister Gates and fucking Zacky Vengeance. They like the dual guitars, but some of the fans like the bass every now and then, and I think it's kind of unfair that they don't put in the little bass there, and it's the only bitch I'm gonna have about this record. Other than that, considering this came out over a decade ago, which is insane to think that, I believe it's aged very well. I believe it's aged decent. Beast and the Harlot, still a fucking banger. Backcountry, still a fucking banger. I mean, Strength of the World, MIA. I mean, fuck. Every song on here is a hit. Every song on here is a goddamn hit. So saying that, we're gonna shut this one, and we're gonna give this one. This one is definitely gonna be a 9.5 out of 10. The reason why it's not gonna be a 10 out of 10 is just because it just does not have the bass. You know, if it would have had a little bass to it, it would have been a 10 out of 10. But hey, a 9.5 out of 10 is not bad to say the least. This is definitely one of my favorite records, and this is the first record that I've ever heard by Avenged Sevenfold. I was 15 at the time, and you know, all of a sudden, you know, I'm watching Headbangers Ball on MTV, and you know, City of Evil comes on, and Backcountry, and you know, Beast and the Harlot. I'm like, wow, this shit is dope, guys. This shit is fucking cool. So, 9.5 out of 10. We're gonna go ahead and move on to their self-titled, and we're gonna go ahead and knock that one out. All right, guys. Well, I will see you guys later on the next one, and I will see you guys there.